Hello, just put in a short video together about my hi-fi system. It's a system that I've been sort of putting together over the last 25 years or so, since I started getting interested in music and hi-fi and playing records and CDs and so forth. And over the years, of course, different equipment has come and gone, and my system is now evolved, and this is what I have at the moment. What you see there directly in front at the top, we've got a Naim CD5X CD player at the top. Beneath that then we've got some Naim amplification, which is a Naim NAC 122X preamp, a Naim NAP 150X power amp, and I've also got a Naim Flatcap 2X, which is an off-board power supply then for which provides power to the amplifier and the CD5X at the top there. Okay, we'll look at sort of certain components in more detail in other videos, but this is going to be a quick overview. Apologies for the slightly untidy cabling, needs a bit of tidying up. To the left of it, you'll see there, well, that is a Lynn Sondek LP12. Probably, well, I would say the best thing I've ever bought. I've had that now for approximately coming up to about 25 years, and well, it's really served me superbly well. I really do like the vinyl format, and still collect vinyl even today, and it's something that I really love the sound that can make, and it's got better over the years because of different components I've added on, such as the amplifier and better speakers and so forth. So and it works absolutely perfectly well after all these years. So terrific. That's standing on well, you see a stand underneath it. It's a dedicated hi-fi stand, which is made by Sound Organisation. So I've had that for quite some time as well, and that's just for, I just got that got my Lynn Sondek sitting on that. One thing I should mention there, you'll see a blue light sort of on one of the boxes there. That's actually a Project Phono Box SE. It's a phono stage. That's an off-board phono stage for my Lynn Sondek, which it gives a better quality, I think, of phono output, but we'll come to that again. Stand I got in front of you there, that's a Quadras Fire stand, which I haven't had very long, but it's superb. Improved all these things, you know, little improvements here and there. I've made sort of significant improvements to the system along the way. To the right there, just that's a Yamaha DSP surround sound processor that I use mainly for watching television, films when I watch them. I'd be honest, I can't really listen to television with the speakers on just off the telly anymore. It doesn't seem to give me the type of sound that I want. But that is a surround sound processor, so it provides, it basically powers the rear speakers, which I got in my 5.1 theatre system then, and the centre speaker. So that does the rear and centre speakers, and I've got my Naim amplification powering my front speakers and a subwoofer. So moving quickly onto speakers, there you go. That's they are ProAC speakers. That's what I've got at the front. I've had them now a few years, and very, very musical, very detailed, very sort of open sounding speakers, delivering very lively sound. It sort of dances, the music sort of dances along through those speakers, and it really does give me a great amount of listening enjoyment through them. Of course I got another one as well, there you go. As I said, I don't watch a lot of telly, so which is probably accounts for the fact that I'm still stuck with a 28-inch CRT telly. That's one made by Matsui, and I think I bought that for 20 quid second hand. So I will get a flat screen and upgrade to flat screen one day, but at the moment I don't see the need. It suits me fine, but I can see and fully understand probably at some point benefits of upgrading to like a 37-inch 42-inch flat screen, something like that. Oh, there are. That's a KEF. That's my KEF center speaker. So again, that's for use when I'm watching television or films. Moving at the back there, as you see behind that ProAct speaker, let's have a quick glance around here, moving around the room slightly. There we go. That's a KEF subwoofer, which I got sitting in the back corner there. Does a lovely job. Really like it. It's superb for television and films and so forth. If I got sport on the television, it just gives a little bit more thump to the bass. Only use it for television and films. Don't use it for music, or if I'm playing CDs or vinyl. The subwoofer, it isn't really quick enough for that. It's not an expensive sub, but I think really if you want a sub to support your hi-fi system to play music and CDs, you'll need to spend quite a bit of money on it. I think because the better they are, the quicker they are, and the more sort of in time the bass sounds. But for me, don't need it in this system. Not with my main speakers, which I've got there and there, and with obviously the amplifier that I use. So just having a quick scan around. There we go. There's back to my name, CD5X, and amplification and so forth. A quick closer look then at the Linn Sondec LP12. There you go. And perhaps in future I'll do some more videos on specific parts of the hi-fi system, and just doing some sort of focus on the LP12 or on the amplification and speakers, and we'll see how they compare to sort of other equipment which I've owned, which I've still got. Thanks very much. Bye bye.